And it looks like we are live. Howdy, folks. It's been a while that I've done a live video. Hopefully, I have good service. It looks like I have like 4 bars, and hopefully, I won't get cut off like I usually do when I do a live video. Let me go over here on this other phone and look it up so I can do the answer questions, which probably there aren't any. Okay, so I forgot what I was going to say. I can't remember. Well, I guess this is the end of the Q&A because I can't remember where I was going to talk about. Sorry, folks. I'll see you next time, though. Just kidding. I'm not going to hang up yet. Christian Rate. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm over here at Costco. I bought some chicken wings, and what you actually see here is the leftover. I don't eat the skin. I don't eat the bones, obviously. So this is, it's almost 3 pounds, but it includes the bones and the skin, obviously. But I was talking to a friend of mine that I used to work with. First, we were texting back and forth, and then I'm like, I'm just going to call him because I'm trying to eat my chicken wings and my hands are all dirty, and I'm using my pinky to text. So we've been talking like over an hour, and before I knew it, I was done eating the chicken wings, and he was home. He was leaving work, so that worked out okay. I guess for him, for me, maybe not so much. All right, this is a Q&A. You ask the questions. You answer the questions. I ask the answers. Something like that. Watch later. Thumbs up. Brian GT 101. Hi, Lewis. How you doing, Brian? Christian Rate. It's nice to see you. Well, Christian, I only see a picture, but I guess it's nice to see you too. Did you get any figs? Oh, darn it, I forgot the figs at Costco. No, but I didn't get any figs. I still have like 2 left, and I didn't even look for the figs because the last time they burned me. So, and maybe there's different species of figs. I haven't had the chance to answer a lot of comments lately. I apologize for that. I've been busy. I do read all the comments. How come this thing is not moving? Oh, I do read all the comments, but I haven't had the chance to answer. So, but I did read what some people are saying about the figs, and I knew that. I forgot to mention in the video because I don't script my videos. I have something in mind and I just say it. And I forgot to mention that after my lips were burning me, I'm like, why are they burning me? So I searched, and lo and behold, it was probably because of the latex that some of the figs have. But I've been eating figs all my life, like I said in the video, and I never had that problem before. So that is really strange. So I'm skipping on the figs this weekend. Maybe Sunday or Monday. No, it's maybe sometime this week or next week. I'll buy some more figs. But maybe I'll go to Whole Foods and buy them there because they seem to be a different species, and that didn't hurt me. Leonada Smith. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Leonada. I hope I'm saying that right. Ed G, did you miss me, Lewis? You gonna ignore me this time? I'm not gonna ignore me, Ed, and I'm not gonna ignore me. I'm not gonna ignore me. I'm not gonna ignore you. I'm not gonna ignore you. Christian says I've never eaten the fig. Well, you are missing on. You don't know what you're missing. So if you live near a Whole Foods store, or somewhere where you can get some nice figs, get some figs. wait. If they're not soft, then take them home and wait until they're soft, really nice and soft, and that's usually when they're ripe. Open them up. I usually don't eat the skin. I never eat the skin, but some people eat the whole thing. So you can try eating the whole thing, or just eat the inside, and I think you're gonna love them. Joe Creppen. Hello, Lewis. Maybe get a fig Newton. I don't like fig Newtons. I don't, for some reason, I don't like fig Newtons. I do have some dried figs in here. I bought them at Costco too. But and those I eat whole. I don't eat the inside. I eat whole. But fig Newtons, they're just too sweet. There's too much garbage in there. Unless they're organic. But even then, I don't know. They're too sweet. I've tried them in the past, and I go to eat them, and I just feel too sweet for me, so I can't eat them. No more questions. All right, so let's move on to the if you are wondering why I have this, because of that. The sun was shining over here. I'm still at Costco. My belly is full. I'm like, I gotta drive to Pennsylvania, and I'm like, oh, I think I ate too much, but I just couldn't stop eating. I just kept, those chicken wings. These are like the mesquite party wings. So if you ever had chicken wings from Costco, and that's just the leftover, sorry about that. I gotta throw that out over there at their garbage can. I'm not gonna take that with me, so. Have you thought about using the basement for more room, or does Vin Jones uses the whole area? The guy uses the whole area. I can't put anything in the basement. It's full. It's like worse than my van in here. I mean, the guy, he's got like no room for anything else. He's like surrounded by food all over the place, and it's mostly peanuts, and he's just like standing like this, like a mummy. So yeah, I wouldn't. Besides, if I put anything down there, the guy's gonna eat it all. He's gonna use it. He's gonna mess it all up. He doesn't take showers often. Yeah, I'm staying away from the basement. Esther Stephens. Hi, Lewis. Hi, Esther. Nice. I was gonna say nice seeing you, but I can't see you. As a matter of fact, I can't see anybody, but apparently you folks can see me, so all right, that's good enough, I think. So what's going on? There's not much going on. Just I've done a lot of work, always working. Don't have time to do much else, but I can do some short videos, but it's just too much for me to do anything else right now. And hopefully this job that I'm at will last me until December. Probably not. Probably by October. I'm hoping November. I'm really hoping somebody's texting me the same time that I'm trying to do a high production over here. Where was I? So yeah, I'm hoping my job will last me until December, because then from here I can just go somewhere else. But if it doesn't last, hey, it is what it is. At least I'm working, I'm making some money. Look, and regarding that, if you come to my channel to see me drive through beautiful places and being in a different place every day, that's not going to happen when I'm working. So it's just not going to happen, because I work for a living. I don't e-bag for a living. I don't beg for a living. I don't scheme for a living. I don't scheme, e-bag, and do all that for a living. I actually work for a living. I have an old-fashioned job where I actually have to show up there every day, put the hours in, get a paycheck at the end of the week, and that's how I make a living. So So if you came here to see me driving through beautiful places, that is not going to happen until I'm done with work. Then I can go travel and do that stuff. So until then, it is what it is, folks. Lydia is fearing this hurricane. Hope she will evacuate a Cat 49. Yeah, I mean, yeah, who's not going to fear a hurricane? I mean, that thing, if that thing hits as a Cat 4, that could cause a lot of devastation. So she has a nice, strong house. It's made of, the walls are concrete, but the roof is a weak point. The roof and the windows. So if something goes flying through the air, it can go right through the windows, and the roof can just blow up. So yeah, and she has an RV. She can just take off and move and just continue to stay out of the way. So I'm star 805. Hi Lewis, no more ants? I hope not. I just got rid of them a little bit ago before I went and took a shower. And the nest, it was not a nest, but it was actually not underneath the refrigerator, because I moved the refrigerator and there were some there, but then all of a sudden I have this L bracket, this L thing made of aluminum angle, right, that I cut. It's about this long, that I cut, uh, and I put on the side of the refrigerator on the inside towards me when I sit. And I put that there, and then I have one on the backhand to hold the refrigerator in place so it doesn't move around when I'm driving. And when I remove the refrigerator and I'm cleaning the floor, then the ants started coming from underneath that thing. I'm like, where are these things going? I'm thinking they probably have made a hole through the floor, right underneath that thing. So I got a screwdriver, I took that out. No, they were just underneath that little piece of metal, and it's only like this wide, maybe an inch wide, and there were a whole bunch of them in there. And I went with a paper towel, whoosh, and I got most of them. A couple of them escaped. I'm hoping the queen was not one of those that escaped. So, but for now, I'm only going to have a few that are still loose. So, yeah, I took care of that problem, I hope. Somebody mentioned the peppermint. That actually, it's a good idea. I do have peppermint. I might just sprinkle some of it, and maybe they'll go away and not bother me anymore. But they're like, "Ooh, we have we have a rent-free apartment. We have free food, free water, all this free stuff. Why should we leave?" You know. And I bought this ant trap, and I bought a package that came like 100 different. Comes with a hundred traps in there, maybe like 10 traps. And I put a few inside the van, and these things never went in there. They don't like that trap. I'm thinking maybe because these are ants from Florida, and the trap is for. This is better angle, and the traps are for ants from the Northeast. So I don't know if those ants are a little bit different. Maybe they don't like the Northeast ant trap food, so it never worked. But I think I got most of them. Esme McGill. Hi, Lewis from Bunny, Scotland. How's the boy doing? You talking about my son? Joshua is doing great. He's back to school again. His appendix, everything, I think, healed up. No issues. I forgot to ask, but he was supposed to go back to the hospital and be checked out. I forgot to ask what happened with that, but he seems to be fine. He's looking forward to the school year. He wants to get a perfect attendance. He's looking forward to straight A's. Last year he had straight A's, all in the upper 90s, and yeah, I mean he's looking forward to a couple classes about computers and robotics. So if the kid keeps going like that, this kid is going to end up like at MIT or some big school like that. I keep telling him, be careful. one day you're going to go to one of those schools, and I don't want you to come out a liberal. But he says, no, Dad, I'm not going to come out a liberal. I know the difference. So he's a good boy. He knows the difference. Uh, I wish all the kids in this country were like them, like my son in that respect. But yeah, he's doing good. Uh, Between us, what are the results of the haircut? The haircut is like half and half. So we'll see what happens this weekend. I don't know yet. So we'll see. Esther Stephans. I didn't know Lydia was in Florida. I'm originally from New York and relocated to Central Florida. I'm prepping for this Cat 4 hurricane. Please pray for all those in the path of the hurricane Dorian. Yes, and maybe you should leave. I mean, that's just my advice. Lydia is prepping to leave, and I think a lot of people. I mean, if it's not going to hit, if it's not a Category 4, then if you have a house that can withstand the hurricane, then it doesn't make sense to leave, because then you're gonna leave your home, and then somebody else can come in there and steal everything you have. But if it's going to be a direct hit, if it was me, I would prep the house and then I would probably leave, because it doesn't make any sense if the thing is coming right towards you. It doesn't make sense to just stay there and die. Why? This is why a lot of people die. They were told to leave, they take a chance, and then they die. So Tim White says hello. Hello, Tim. And Lizbeth says hi, Carteret. Oh, this is Lizbeth in Carteret, New Jersey. You should have said hi when I was over there. I worked over there in Carteret for a couple weeks. And hey, here's the thing. I Maybe I should announce it again. Not this weekend, but maybe next weekend. I wonder how many people that live over here in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania would like to go to Timmy's in New Jersey and have breakfast. We could all meet up at Timmy's and have a nice breakfast. Hey, that would be a cool thing. So let me know if you live in Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. Why is my... Oh, hold on a second. I had my phone plugged in, but I didn't turn the power on. So, duh. So I think that's a cool idea. If you live in this area, let me know, and then I'll tell you. I'll give you more info. Land pilot. Interesting fact: all the ants, we see are females. The males stay at home and do the housework. So you're saying that these ants were either female or male? Because they were in my home, they were doing housework. I just didn't want them to do any housework, none whatsoever. But they kept insisting. So, Simon Davey. Hi, Lewis. How you doing, Simon? Simon. I put Simon and Davey together. Simon. Just joining you after finishing work at Heathrow Airport, London. Very cool. Are you traveling or lending? Simon, just having just ordered some of your t-shirts. Oh, that's cool. I have a t-shirt. Oh, that's not this one. But I have a t-shirt too. I'm not going to say it. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it. I'll save that for another time. Simon says, I would love to do a meetup, but I'm not in London or England, so, and I'm not going to drive there anytime soon. Nesta Surf, hi from Iowa. And Simon just came from DC. So he came all the way here to DC and he didn't say hi. Okay, I see how it is. Okay. 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 I'm okay. No problem. Okay. But I'll be in New York City next week. Hey, there you go. Man, indeed, you do a lot of traveling. Uh, then if you're going to be in New York City next week, and if you are free on the weekend, then you let me know and you can come to Timmy's in New Jersey. I will give that information exactly where, like one-on-one type of thing. So I think my tummy feels sick. I think I ate too many wings. I'm feeling a little bit. You know when you eat too much? I know I ate too much. For those of you that just joined, I was talking to a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a while. We worked together for 7 years, and I bought these wings at Costco, and he was driving home from work, and we just kept talking, and I kept eating, and I ate the whole thing. What you see here is just the bones and the skin. I don't eat the skin, so I'm a picky eater. I just eat the meat. I don't eat bones. I don't eat skin. So technically, I didn't eat a lot. I mean, it's not like I ate the whole thing. The whole thing was 2.91 pounds. So there's still a lot of weight in here. So maybe overall, I probably ate less than a pound of chicken. Oh, a lot less than a pound of chicken, because I am only eating the meat. So, but it still made me, ugh. Esme McGill. Wow, well done, Joshua. I was so stupid when I was at school. Now I wish I had listened and learned. You can't, don't say that. Everybody has their own level. Not everybody's at the same level. Not everybody's an Einstein. You know, uh, but the kid, I have to say, the kid is pretty smart. I keep telling him one day, because he loves building robots. He built he built some computer programs from scratch. He designed everything, made everything move and play and everything, with sound effects and all that. And now he built a robot arm with a camera that the thing can move around and pick things up. And he built that using a 3D printer. He designed all the pieces. He printed all the pieces. He put all the pieces together. He's got all the motors and the cameras, and he can make. And I keep telling him, one day if robots take over the world, because of you, I tell him, I'm going to be known as the dad of the kid who destroyed the whole world. It's going to be sad, but it's coming. You watch, and it's going to be all my son's fault. Simon says, I was in Des Moines 3 years ago. I think Iowa is underrated. Iowa is a beautiful state. I mean, it's kind of flattish, a lot of fields, but it's if you live there, it's home and you love it. So it wouldn't be my favorite place to be at, but nothing wrong with Iowa or Iowans. So if you are from Iowa, where am I? Both of your kids are smart. They seem to have huge latent intelligence. They've been intelligent for a long time. I remember when they were younger, my daughter was she was in school, then she was homeschooled, but when she was in school, she was put in a special class. and she was, at the time, she was like a top 1 percentile in the whole country for her age. So they both very smart, but you know, not everybody can be an Einstein. And it doesn't mean that my son one day will be a robot engineer or whatever. You know, he's going to be 17. By the time he gets older, his focus might totally change to something else. Hopefully, he's not flipping burgers one day, dreaming of building robots. Now I got the hiccups. Nothing wrong with flipping burgers. If that's what you do, that's fine. But flipping burgers is not a career that's going to allow you to have a family and house, car. It's a transitional job. So if you are flipping burgers now, maybe you can dream of something better for the future, and that's just a stepping stone. Southbound J. Afternoon. Good afternoon, South. Or should I call you Bound? I'll call you J. Jim Spath says, "Hey friend, how you doing, Jim? Long time no see. Maybe we'll see you this year when we go out west. Going out west. So if you're out west, let me know." Chagalog Doug. How can I donate? Um, donate to what? To the cause? Hey, you can donate anytime you want. um, I mean, there's, if you want to you don't have to donate anything, but if you want to donate, there's you got the you got the super chat underneath where you can donate $100, since I'm not accepting anything less than that. I have my principles, my principle, folks. I'm a man of principle. I do not accept anything less than $100. Just the way I am. Sorry. So you can do that below the video, or the super chatty thing, or PayPal, or I'll take Visa, MasterCard. You can mail me gold bars if you have some. So there's different ways to. If you have a will, you can put me in your will. There's different ways to donate to the Louis on a rolling earth chip. Holy moly! What the heck? Simon, what are you doing? Simon just donated $23.99 something. What is that, pounds or squids? I don't know. I don't know. That's probably, for all I know, it's probably like 5 cents. Holy moly. See, this is a, wait a minute, but that's not $100. I can't accept that. I have principles. I accept nothing less than $100. A million, it's even better. But I have principles, so. Simon, you didn't have to do that, Simon. Thank you very much, though. Where was I? I lost my place. Jim says waiting on a hurricane. Annette Blockman gives me a thumbs up. I doing, Annette? Ali B. Scotty Kilmer brought me here. Well, welcome to my channel from Scotty. It's totally different channel. Scotty is about cars and stuff like that. I'm about vans and stuff like that. It's a different channel, but welcome. I hope you like watching people that live in vans. That's what I do. But I don't just do videos about living in a van. I do different types of videos about living in a van. Yeah, pretty much that. Esther Stephens, what are your plans after work in December? Where will you live? Your living plans be? Living plans? Where will your living plans be? Well, Esther, God willing, my living plans is to continue on living. Uh, but that's up to God. It's not up to me. So God knows the day and the hour that I'm going to die, and that's not going to happen anytime sooner than he has designated for me. Hopefully, it's not for a while, and my living plans will continue to be living. And if that's what you mean, I think you mean something else. But I have plans on going out west this year, so that's my plan. Um, don't know exactly where I'm going. Probably all the way across the country, back to California. Probably I will stop a day or two at the RTR. So if some of you are going to be there, I can meet you there for a day or two. I don't really like large groups, and if it's not going to be in Arizona, I may not go. I don't know. I mean, I'm not doing it because of the RTR, but I might stop there for a day or two. So, and then from there, I have no idea. I'll go day to day basically. I have no idea. All I know is that I miss being out west. I miss it. I miss the desert. I had never seen the desert in person. Not that I recall. I've never seen the desert before. And I did in 2016, and I loved it. And now I miss it tremendously. So I'm hoping to go back there and spend 3 or 4 months out west, just enjoying God's handiwork. Leonada Smith, you are going to be known as the dad that son, as the dad that son that saved the world. You got a few extra dots in there. You're going to be known as the dad of the son. That doesn't sound right. That saved the world. Well, if he saves the world, what if he destroys the world? That's not going to be good. I mean, I see how things are going. First it's just an arm that moves around. Then he's going to have two arms, then a head, then a torso, then legs. Then he can move around. Then he can decide, well, this human is no good. I'm going to get rid of him. Then he's going to like, oh, these humans are no good. I see how this thing ends. I've seen movies. I know how it ends. Simon Davey, flipping burgers or building robots. If you give it your best and do it for God, it's an honest living. It's about being the best you can be. Very well said. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. If you love what you do, then it's fine. Well, all I said was, don't expect to have a family, to be the head of a family, and work at McDonald's flipping burgers. It's not going to work. Jobs like this, they were meant for kids. They were meant for retirees. They were meant for people stepping up, going from this job that pays little to the next job that pays more. Nowadays, it seems like people want to make these jobs their career, and they're demanding to be paid more than the companies want to pay. And when the company doesn't want to pay, or they are forced to pay more, then they lay off and they're replaced with robots. So if you go to a lot of McDonald's, which I don't, but I see it on YouTube and different places, where they're being replaced. The people there are being replaced with a computer screen where they can go and put their order in. So now they have less people working there, and that's the end of that. And that's what happens. Jim Spath, can you shout out to Wendy? Can you rephrase that, Jim? Can you shout out to Wendy? Thanks. Can you maybe you mean can you do a shout out to Wendy? I don't know who Wendy is, Jim, but because it's you, I'll say hi, Wendy. Simon says pounds or squids. I don't know. You tell me. You're the one who sent me 23.99 something. I don't even know. I think it's pounds. What is that in dollars? Like $100? I'm hoping. I don't know what that is. Simon said about 30 bucks. Oh wow. Thank you very much. That was very generous of you. You know what I think? I think you were flying on a plane and you had a few too many of these. You know what I mean? And then you landed and you were a little, you know what I mean? And then you're watching my video and you're like, oh, yeah, I can send some money. But thank you again. What was I? I forgot where I was. Lloyd Price, Lloyd Bob. What will you be doing Labor Day? What am I going to be doing Labor Day? I'm going to. Well, Labor Day is Monday, so I don't know what I'll be doing Monday, but I'm gonna have some time with the kids. I have some work to do on my van. I'm doing a high production over here. I got to do some work on my van, so I'm not going to say what. I'll film that high production stuff, and then you'll see the work I did on my van. Just some things I've done before, and this other thing I've never done on a vehicle before. But my co-workers tells me, oh, that's easy, piece of cake. I'll do it all the time. So okay, well, I'll try it. But if I don't show up on Tuesday, you know why I'm not here. Tony M. Hello, Lewis. How you doing, Tony? Annette Blackman. I'm sending you a coffee mug for your Timmy's. It's in the snail mail. Well, it might be there a while because I don't go to the mailbox often. But I do have a coffee cup, Annette. I have my wonderful coffee cup that you see me with every time, and I've had that thing for years. And I live in a van, and I don't know if I have room for another coffee cup, but I appreciate it. If I have room, I will find room. Thank you very much. I'm very appreciative. Thank you. Just understand that if you don't see it all the time is because I don't have room. And I literally, in my cabinet where I put my cups, I don't have room for anything else. I have room for that. I have the coffee mug. I have my cone from the liter for the coffee, and I have a glass cup for my orange juice. That's all I got. That's all I got room for. Annette says it's from Jacob Israel show. Um, I don't know who that is. If it's on TV, I don't watch TV. It's been a long time since I watched TV. I think I mentioned this before. Ever since I came and started living in a van, that I left the networks behind. I, and it's funny. In the beginning, I was used to certain shows. Like I probably can mention them, like Oxman and Ice Road Truckers. And I thought at the time, oh, this is reality stuff. But later on, I came to realize that's all scripted. But and then in the beginning, I was even trying to figure out a way to have these channels on my phone so I could watch on the go, and I couldn't do it. Now we can do it. Now you can get Discovery Channel, you can get all those channels on your phone, but back then I couldn't. And then I'm like, oh, just forget about it. All I'm watching is YouTube anyway. And now I wouldn't want them. I don't miss them. I don't want to see those shows. Sometimes even on YouTube, they come in there in my recommendation thing, and I just click on not interested. I really am not interested. I don't want to watch any of that. Okay, I don't know why I went that far or there, but I don't remember why I said that. But apparently I did. Oh, because it's from the Jacob Israel show. I don't know who that is. All Thomas says, Thomas, dang, you can eat. I really didn't eat that much. I had this whole thing of chicken wings, but look how much stuff is left. That's the skin and the bones. All right, I only eat the meat. I don't eat the bones, and the meat, it's not really a lot. So yeah, I eat a little bit, but it's not like I ate the whole thing. I didn't eat the skin or the bones. Lizbeth says, well, my son has 1 year left in California to be a medical engineer. To be a medical engineer? It would be a good field for your son. I am not, my son is pretty focused on what he wants. Like I said, he may still change his mind as he gets older. Right now, he's pretty focused. He likes computer programming and robotics. So he says some people, they go into robotics or computer programming. There's very few people that do both. I like doing both. So right now he's focusing on both. But whatever he decides to do in the future, I'm not going to force him either way. He knows what he wants. He's pretty smart. I let him choose his own thing. So Annette asks, what is your favorite color, Van Jones? You're asking Van Jones? He's down in the basement. He's not gonna. He's doing his 20-hour beauty sleep, so he doesn't come out often. Just when I have a gig for him, he comes out. Then I pay him peanuts, and then he goes back into his cocoon, and it stinks in there. The guy doesn't take any showers or anything. Oof. Sometimes I'm in here and I smell this. I think it's poop from the swamp, but no, it's probably from him. Too many Diet Cokes. I don't drink Cokes. I don't drink soda at all. I don't drink any of that stuff. They're always interrupting high production indeed. These people have no respect. I should have something, some kind of sign that I stick on my van, like on air, quiet, doing high production. Esther Stephens. Stores now have self-checkout lanes, which now replace 5 to 8 people that would be employees. Yeah, they've been doing that for many years. And last year, I still had a Costco membership. Oh, no, I didn't have it. It was Lydia's. So we used to go there when I was in Florida. And you go to, not Costco, I'm sorry, Sam's Club. And you go to Sam's Club and almost, I guess it depends to which Sam's Club you go to. But the ones we went to, they were like completely empty of employees. All the lanes were all self-checkout except for like 1 or 2. Everything was self-checkout. And that's what happens. Southbound J. I shall call you J. What state are you in? Right now I'm in New Jersey, and I'm waiting for the traffic to subside, and then pretty soon I'm going to drive to Pennsylvania. So I think there's still a little bit of traffic there. Going to wait a little bit more, and then I'm going to drive up there. Porky says, Lewis, network TV is not what it used to be. You are not missing anything. No, I'm not missing anything. I don't miss any of that stuff. Right now I have Prime and I have Netflix. I got to do a video on this. If if I get rid of Netflix, I'm going to do a video on it, and I'm going to say why I'm getting rid of Netflix. I'm very close to doing it, very close, and I might do it soon, or I might do it sooner rather than later. And I'll explain in another high production video. I'll explain why. Enjoy the dream life. Bro, are you going to go to Florida? Doesn't Lydia live there? Lydia lives there, and I might be going to Florida, or we might be going out west. So, I don't know. Deena McBride. YouTube is so much better than TV. We got rid of cable. Yeah, I don't I don't miss anything. I don't watch a lot of soccer games, but I'll watch one once in a while, and I can do that with my phone. I have an app that will play any soccer game that's live, basically. The only annoying thing is if I don't have perfect service, even with perfect Wi-Fi and all that, the annoying thing about this app is that it keeps freezing up once in a while. It's very annoying, but for the most part, well, as in not the most part, but I put up with it. I don't know if there's another app that's better, and this is free. I don't have to pay for anything. And then I have Prime and Netflix if I want to watch a movie. But even that, I go in there and there's a million movies and there's nothing that I want to watch. So I don't know if you experience the same thing. There's just like nothing I want to watch, and sometimes I start watching something and I either fall asleep or I'm just like, why am I watching this? And then I turn the thing off, or I go try to see something else, and then I start seeing something else, and then I'm like, why is this thing even here? I think movies are just getting worse and worse. I used to love, I was telling Liddy the other day, I used to love going to movies when I was younger. I would take a day and go to the movies for the whole day, and I would just watch one, two, three, four movies. I love watching movies the whole day. Now I go see a movie and I'm either falling asleep or wondering how soon will that thing be over, and should I leave now or should I wait for my kids? So it's just terrible. Simon says, we should look at getting your son a scholarship at my alma mater in Cambridge, England. Well, you would have to go to Cambridge, England, and then he comes out of Cambridge, England with an English accent, which I can't do. But I don't know if I would like that. Ah. No, I think, look, there's plenty of colleges and universities over here in the United States very capable of teaching kids to be socialists. He doesn't have to go to England for that. I couldn't help myself. Sorry about that. uh, Jamie said, Wendy doesn't think you're alive. Simon says, we need to see Van Jones. I can't show the guy's sleeping. Seriously. I tried knocking before. I mean, I have some leftover chicken. It's still perfectly good. I try to give the guy this, and he wouldn't even open the door. So what am I going to do? And what about Spielberg? Well, Spielberger and Van Stein are on the second floor. They're very busy doing busy stuff. So, yeah, I can't get those guys either. They're doing their own thing, you know. Don't ask. Esther Steffens. Okay, this is not for me. Derek. Hey, bud. Just started watching your videos recently. Great material. Thanks. Very welcome, Derek. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. I have a variety of videos. I do travel videos when I'm traveling. I do non-traveling videos when I'm not traveling. I speak my mind on different subjects, and that's what you see. Pretty much is what you get. Even a belly full of chicken wings. Ow. I'm not going to England, Simon. I haven't been back to Europe in over 30 years. I don't plan on going there anytime soon. So maybe in a far future, but right now I have no desire to go there. So unless I could take my van on a boat and be there for a couple months with my van. So maybe that. Maybe I would do that. Deena McBride, are you a singer? You have a great voice. Deena, have you not watched my videos, Deena? I am a great singer. I sing beautifully. Ask all the other subscribers that have been watching me for a while. Every single one will tell you that I am a great singer. When I sing, I mesmerize people. Let's just leave it at that. But I am a great singer. I sing my own songs, and yeah, I think you should go and look at some of those videos. If you go down through the videos, I did a singing video for Lydia, and yeah, I've done some singing videos. I mean, you should look that up. I mean, it's my voice. I'm thinking of going professional, but I've had some offers here and there. I just love living in a van, and I love the work that I'm doing. And but maybe one day I'll just go professional, because I think I know, and everybody that watches me also knows that I have the talent. So I think I should pursue that talent, but I don't know. I'm just a little bit lazy. I don't know. Maggie May, I've gotten rid of Netflix. I don't care for the politics. I don't have a TV except for internet, things like YouTube Prime and Hulu. Yeah, I don't have Hulu. I tried Hulu a couple times years back, and I just didn't like Hulu. I didn't like the interface. There was something about Hulu that I didn't like. I tried them, and then they gave me, years later, they gave me a free subscription. I tried it again. I didn't like it. So I don't have Hulu. I don't like it. I don't know. P. Stutter. Recently tried PureFlix. I was just going to say that. It's like you read my mind. I was just going to mention PureFlix. I've never tried them. I see them advertised in some places. I don't know where, or maybe Facebook, but I've never tried them. Yeah, I should try them one day. I never tried them. Simon says, well, there's always my other alma mater, UNCW. What is that? University of CW. What's CW? Not socialist. This English fella loved it, but was politically scared. I don't know where that is. UNCW. I don't know what that is. Sleeping with the ants. They never bother me in bed, but once in a while I would see one walking on my cabinet, and I would go, "You're done." So every day, not every day, but most days would be like one or two that I would see. Now they're mostly all gone. University of North Carolina, Wilmington. Okay, that's not far from here. Yeah. Marnine, heading north through Virginia. Hope all is well, my friend. Well, Marnine, I hope you're not driving and watching at the same time. That would be bad. Not that I haven't done it before, but I wasn't watching. I just had it playing. I was just listening while I drove. I would peek once in a while, just like I peek at the instruments here and the mirror, even though the mirror doesn't work. But I would just peek once in a while. Hopefully that's what you're doing. Brian Cook. I am close to canceling Netflix also, probably for the same personal beliefs as you. Probably. I don't know if I should mention this now because then this will go into a rant. I don't want it to go into a rant. I just can't help myself. Can't help myself. Oh. All right, fine. I'll. This is why I am this close. I haven't watched Netflix. Maybe I try watching something else. I did try watching something else, but it didn't work out either. So there's a few shows that I've watched, and they seem to be okay in the beginning. Language is not too bad, but then it starts getting progressively worse. And then all of a sudden, like on the third, fourth season, like just something hits you, and it's just like, all right, that's as far as I'm gonna go. I'll save the I'll save the rest for a video. So I think I'll do that in the video, in a different video, not this video. This way I don't do a big rant on this one, because I'm capable of doing a rant. Trust me, but I'm trying to control myself. I took some pills this morning, and it seems like it's working. So let's just calm down, Lewis. Take it easy. Take a deep breath. Okay, I feel better now. I can take my van on the boat. Yep, but I have work and all that stuff. So Simon Davey, Louis Sinatra is his other name. Just turn the volume down. Oh, come on. Now the lady is going to think I'm not a good singer. Everybody knows I'm a good singer. I can sing good. I think. I know. Annette Blackman. Right. I haven't had cable for a while. I love the internet. After all, I'm its pet. I think we are all, everybody. I think we are all internet's pet. You're probably one of those people like me that I find myself all throughout the day going on my phone, because now I have the excuse that, looking at the comments real quick whenever I have a chance, and I'm doing my work, but like when I'm going backwards with the machine, I know there's nobody behind me. I take a quick glance, approve some comments real quick, and this and that, and I do that every day, and I'm like, what did I do before I had a phone or before the internet? We survived. We didn't go like this all day long, we survived, but now it's like, if the internet goes down, if we have no more phones, we go into withdrawals. I mean, you're gonna see a world full of zombies, people walking around looking at their phones, and there's nothing there. That's gonna be a sad day, but it's gonna happen one day. Let's see, where am I? Annette Blockman, what is the title of your singing video to your loved one? I want to see. I don't remember the video, Annette. I did one with Lydia. So if you scroll down, I think the two of us are in the cover, the thumbnail, and then I did a few other ones. I mean, once in a while I sing, and you're just gonna have to go through the videos. I don't remember the title. I mean, I got like 1,200 videos. I don't remember the title, but yeah, I'm a good singer. I mean, you should. You don't know what you're missing. Let me just say that you don't know what you're missing. Jose Sanchez, Lewis, oi. What is that? Like an I? Hi, hi, Joe. Joe, I started watching Stranger Things. I like it. There we go. Joe had to bring it up. I wasn't going to do any rant, but Joe had to bring it up. He had to bring up Stranger Things. He just had to do it. Now, calm down, Lewis. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go into a rant. I watched Stranger Things. I mean, Stranger Things is it's strange, but you take it with a grain of salt. It's for entertainment. So, first, second season was good. Now I think we are in the third season, if I'm not mistaken, third or fourth season. Now the kids are older. Now all of a sudden, they have the kids spewing out all kinds of bad language. They have these two teenagers. I don't know how old the girl and the boy is. I mean, I don't know, 12, 13, 14. You know, kissing and in a room by themselves and doing all that stuff. What happened? The show was a nice show. All of a sudden, we get to the fourth season or the third season, and all of a sudden, all these nice kids, all of a sudden, they're all spewing out foul language. I stopped. I was watching, and all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I can't take it anymore. I'm done. I haven't watched. I haven't watched that. You know, I haven't watched it. And then there's another show that I'm refraining from speaking about really hard until I do a video on it. You see what you did, Joe? Just you see what you did? Tony M. Lewis, are you one of the true van lifers? You are the real deal? Well, you know, I do have my mansion, and every night I go to my mansion, and then, you know, I come in here, I do some videos, I travel around. Mostly I have a green screen that I use. I steal footage from other people, I put it behind my green screen, and I do that stuff, you know. I just, did I say that out loud? Darn it! I was just thinking it. Disregard everything I just said. I was just thinking it. I was thinking of a good response, and then I was thinking of this stuff, and it just came out. You didn't hear anything, nothing. Just carry on as if you heard nothing. I live in a van full time. Darn it. Talk too much. Dean McBride, what's the blue bracelet for? This bracelet is from Road ID. I'm not affiliated with Road ID. I'm not advertising for them, but it's a great product. So if you go to roadid.com, so ROAD and then ID.com, then you go there and you see the products that they have. Basically, they have different colors, they have different bracelets, they have different products that you can get. And basically what this is medical information. So when I was riding my bike a lot, and I mean a lot, I was doing like 3,000 miles a year and running. I decided to get a bracelet. My first one was yellow with the Velcro, and then I wanted to get a yellow one like this, but they didn't have yellow. Now they do, but they didn't have it then. So I bought blue, and basically it just has my name and some minor stuff in here. And if something were to happen to me while I was running or biking, then the medical staff or the hospital or the police can go in the back, and right in the front there's a website or a phone number they can call, and then they go in the back, there's a PIN number and there's a password or whatever it is, and they put that in, and then they can access some basic medical information that I put there, contacts, emergency contacts and stuff like that. So if you have an accident, even for everyday life, I mean, I use it all the time. If something were to happen and I'm irresponsive, then they can go in here and access some information, you know, and at least they'll know who I am and they'll know who to contact. So I think it's a good thing to have. This thing here that I have, it's called interactive because you go on the internet to access the information, and it's $10 a month. So I think it's $10 well spent. No, I'm sorry, not $10 a month. It's $10 a year, $9.99 I think. So it's $10 well spent for the whole year. What was I? Bracelet. Esme McGill. Am I saying it right? Is it Esme McGill? Prove you can sing, Lewis. Sing Little Old Wine Drinker, me, or any Dean Martin. Look, I'm an excellent singer, but I'm not going to sing that because I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't like people that drink and get behind the wheel. So I'm not against people who drink. You can drink all you want, be in your house or van or RV, but don't drive. So I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, never have, and I'm fine with that. So I would not sing, even with my wonderful voice, I would not sing songs about wine and stuff like that. But if you have another song, I'll sing it. I mean, I'm very good. I can sing anything. Hi, Simon. How do you say goodbye in England? Ta-ta. No, that's not ta-ta. I don't remember. Do you guys say goodbye too? Uh, Goodbye. Lizbeth, what books do you read? Besides the Bible or Biblios, and if anybody doesn't know what Bible means, Bible comes from Biblios, from the Greek Biblios, and Biblios means books. That's what Bible means. Bible means books. Bible is not one book, but 66 different books. So right now, I'm not reading any book, but I used to read, I used to devour a lot of books. I used to read about one book a week or more sometimes. And sometimes I would be reading multiple books at the same time. So I would read one book for a while, and then I would read the other one for a while, and I would be doing that all day long. But now I haven't read much at all lately. And that's another thing. I love writing, but if you don't read, you can't really write, because you need to devour, not to copy other people, but it just to inspire you. You need to devour books in order to be able to write properly. And I haven't done that. This is why I haven't even tried to write anything, because one, I don't have a lot of time, and two, I knew I wouldn't be any good. You need to write a lot to get good at it. And I've shown an excerpt of something that I was writing, a chapter to a few people, and they said it was very good. Sandra Wheeler, one of my subscribers, I think I sent her a chapter. I think Simon also, I sent him a little bit, and they said it was very good. Uh, they said it was very, very good, and I kind of agree. Not because I wrote it, but because I saw. I mean, I wrote that, and I'm like, wow, this is good. This is like the stuff that I love reading. But if I tried doing that now, I wouldn't be able to do it, and I haven't read much either. So, but I want to. I mean, in the future, I mean, I have some books on my Kindle, so hopefully in the future I'll start reading again. So, ooh, this is weird. I should have the light like this. Light, this is better. I should turn the light on. There we go. Look at that. I got some light. I'm gonna kill my battery. Yeehaw! Oh, this has been over an hour. I gotta cut this down. All right, let's answer a couple more questions, and then I gotta get going. Um, let me see. Oh, Tony didn't ask if I was the real deal. Tony said that I'm the real deal. Yes, this is my home, folks. My van is my home. This is what I have. I don't have anything else. For a while, I had a little I had a storage place where I had my bike, but I got rid of that. I'm so glad I don't have to pay. I mean, it was a few dollars a month, but just the fact that I had to pay something else every month, it was just annoying. And I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. So, and I haven't had to do that for a while. I sold the bike. I got rid of that stuff that I had there, and this is all I got. What you see is what you see. What you see is what I got, and this is it. All right, a couple more. Come on, turn the other way. Darn it! It turned like that, and now I can't read the comments. Come on, turn. There we go. Where was I? Oh, I'm coming to the end of the travel. The comments. Entertain me. Hi, Lewis. What's the motivation behind all the extra videos the last couple of months? You have been a busy boy. No motivation. I have no motivation. Sometimes I do more videos. Sometimes I do less videos. I thought I don't really have a lot of time to do elaborate videos because those take me a few hours to edit, not counting on the filming. And sometimes I just don't have a lot of time. I'm busy, I'm working, I leave work, I take a shower, I go eat something, it's time to go to sleep. So it doesn't leave me a lot of time. So I thought I would do these short videos. I know a couple times they're not so short, but for the most part, they're short, unedited videos. This is why you don't see an intro, an outro, and you don't see a Bible verse in there, because they're done with the phone. They're short videos, unedited, and I've been doing that because I thought I can still do something, just not as elaborate as I normally do. Not that I'm not doing elaborate videos. I am, and I love doing that. I just don't have a lot of time. I'm not traveling full time. I actually have a full-time job. So I don't have the time to do elaborate videos all the time. So this is why I'm doing these short videos, and I can do more of them because I don't do any editing, basically. Sometimes I just cut a little bit at the end and the beginning, and sometimes, like today's video, I actually put it in iMovie on my phone, and then I just edit a couple little clips from the ends at the end, if you haven't seen that video. And I just did that really quick with iMovie on the phone. So, but for the most part, it's just quick unedited videos. They still have content, they still have value. They're just not multiple shots with more high production. That's it. He's right over there, sir. That's that other vent parked over there. Thank you. He was coming my way. It's the other guy over there, not me. There's a cop going on a highway over here. So I want to answer more, but I got to get going. Um, a real G. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing good, real. I'm about to leave. What time is it? 7:45. Yeah, I got to get going. Um, do you ever come to Texas? I've never been to Texas, but I plan on going through Texas this year. So there's a few southern states that I have not seen yet, and I like to go through there this year on my way out west. So I have to go south, west, and I want to see Mississippi. What are the other states? Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. So I'll have to zigzag a little bit to go through all of them, but that's my plan, and then from there go over towards New Mexico and Arizona. So that is the plan. It can still change, but that's a preliminary plan. When that happens, I'll make a video. I'll let everybody know that I'm heading in a certain direction, and then if you are in that certain direction and you want me to stop and say hi, I'll be glad to stop and say hi. We probably won't have Timmy's because Timmy's doesn't exist down there, but we'll have some other mediocre coffee or something. Tony, are you still in contact with Dan Travels? No, I haven't heard from Dan in a long time. No idea what's going on with him. Lloyd says, we enjoy the short videos, Lewis. They allow us to keep up better with you and your life. Yeah, I mean, the elaborate videos are more fun to make, and they're more fun to edit, and then I can put music in there, and they're probably more enjoyable to watch. But the quick short videos that I do, they're like, this is what's happening right now, because usually I either film the video the night before or just prior to uploading the video. Like when I did the video today about the ants in my van, I did the video and then I uploaded the video while I took a shower up on Anytime Fitness. So these videos are what I'm doing now. It's stuff that's happening now. Even though they're short, they're not edited, they're still containing some tidbits of tips of information and just some silliness and whatever, but yeah, it's different from the high production videos, but these less high production videos are still productive. I'm just talking too much. I think I should go. I think there's one more comment here. Thank you you're very welcome. I gotta go drink something because my mouth is dry. I don't know why. It feels like I've been talking for like an hour and a half. I probably haven't, but most likely I have. So I hope all of you have a good night or a good morning or a good evening, no matter where you are. I'm losing my voice here. I'm really thirsty. I should drink some water. I'm not gonna drink this. This is yeah, I don't usually drink this one. I use that for the shower. When I have a shower in here, I use that thing. So yeah, everybody, I thank you for joining me and for keeping me company for this hour and a half. 79 minutes. Wow, that's a lot of time. No wonder my mouth is drying. So yeah, I gotta talking. I really got to stop talking because I just want to keep on going. So I will see you next time, and everybody be well and God bless you, and thank you again for joining me. And I'm gonna turn this off. This is always the most awkward moment because I have to go with my finger, but I will see you next time.